And then you also have this.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
Today's movie characters have changed drastically over the last few years, as you can relate to, and hence the characters change as well. For the worse.
No, God!
When was the last time that you felt attached to a female character, and when was the last time that you felt attached to a male character? Yeah. Yes? The results are in, and I'm getting the vibe that everyone is saying male characters. Of course, this is excluding almost all the superhero movies and The Rock. Take example like Ellen Ripley from Alien or Sarah Connor from Terminator for a strong female character. Sarah's life got turned upside down in one night, basically, because of a robot. But she reacted accordingly. She had to suffer to get out of these tricky situations, but she used the best of her skills to get out of them. And she wasn't overpowered in any sense, and she didn't have any martial arts training like the girl from your classes. No, she had to push herself to the ending, and man, rewatching the whole movie got me in sweats, knowing that she ran like a couple of miles. It was actually a chase. But what do you have nowadays? A strong and independent woman that has no character arc, no training required, basically excels in everything throughout the movie, whether if she has it from the start or not. Because if you were to put them in that situation, you would be called misogynistic or sexist. Like what? What the f***? That's part of the reason that teenagers don't have someone to look up for like we did. Nowadays you can hardly see people on the scenes that are real people with real problems. Yes, there are these problems that they need to overcome, but instead of getting help like any other normal human would do in these situations, instead the movie gets the strong female characters to solve her problems independently. It's like they are teaching us that getting help from others is basically bad, I feel like. And in my opinion, this is not healthy at all. But I also watched Spirited Away lately with my girlfriend, and let me tell you, it was amazing. The scenery and pasting were my favorite things. I know now why the hype is about Ghibli Studios. But I'm here to bring up the main character, Chihiro. Because Chihiro acted truly like a girl that is moving with their parents and get awkward getting to know people. She did what she could with her honesty and kindness, and that got her through the challenges. If you haven't seen it or don't like anime, I heavily recommend you watch the show. By doing some research on this video, I came across a study that I couldn't really find. So here is the whole conversation about that. Basically, it was made by Lego when they decided that they wanted to sell more of their stuff to girls also. And it says that many men feel inclined to like characters that look nothing like them, while women dislike characters that don't look exactly like them. The whole study said that men want something better to aspire to, and women want someone that glorify themselves. If you read about this study, please share it down below because I'm keen to read it. But if you wanna attack me that I use some basic ass old movies, comment it down below. I truly wanna see some strong female characters that have truly accomplished anything in the last few years and didn't have any gender related, race related or any other related areas just for the plot because they wanted to get some awards. Comment it down below.
Also, I'm kinda short on movies, so please comment it down below.
Well, that's your ASMR session for the day. You're welcome. On the other half of the coin, you have the guys. Guys is a different kind of species when you come to the conclusion, oh my god, that's literally me! There are who look out for psychopathic masterminds like Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, or Gus from Breaking Bad series, or maybe Johan from the anime Monster. There are also others who love the sorrow-dominated main characters, such as Guts from Berserk, Joker, which is going to get a new sequel soon, or maybe one of the ones that is probably the most popular by far, Officer K from Blade Runner 2049. I'm not going to spoil anything about Blade Runner, but it's a really great show. In my opinion, that is the best movie that has ever been made. It's really long, but it has all the necessary longness and thickness and what. I might be a little big fan of the series, but it's for obvious reasons. You have all these tweets all around and you truly don't know anything, and makes you evaluate your life in a sense. And then you have all these sweaty ass nerds that have the audacity to say, oh my god, that's literally me. Now I haven't seen Barbie since it came out, but I watched it just for the sole purpose that it can wrong me and feminize me and feel the woke girl energy that has been made.
Spoiler, it did not.
The movie was kind of an on-off switch for me, if that makes sense. Sometimes it wanted to make a really strong point about something. The other times it just wanted to make fun of everything. It's like the movie writers wanted to offend no one and just kind of stood in the middle and poking all the sides and letting the viewer figure it out what they truly get out of the movie. That's why you had Ben Shapiro hate it and others love it. Hi Barbie, hi Ken. What I must bring up though, that the mother went on that monologue for a whole last minute and it was just and
that you
I'm speechless.
You have to be thin, but not too. You have to be boss, but you can't be mean. And it turns out, in fact, that not only are you doing everything wrong, but also everything is your fault.
And she says that the Barbies were brainwashed and they didn't enjoy a single minute that the Kens cared about them. What? 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 What I got out of the movie is that Ken learns to value himself. He's enough. While in the beginning, he was just a Ken and a nobody without Barbie. While on the other hand, Barbie is like going to the stages of, I don't know who I am. Like, what? How? What? I used to know who I am, but I'm just not sure. Like, who am I? What was I made for? Where did that came from? Where? How in the sense are you going to tell me that this movie is, I know, as in the movie stated, not just about Barbie, but all the people going through just to see a Barbie, and Barbie, the female character, the main female character of this show, is like, I don't know what to do. Like, what? Okay, if you're trying to comment it down below, your offensive comment about this opinion, comment down below. What did Barbie truly achieve character-wise in this movie? Man, I can imagine a new PhD psychological student receiving their first client, and instead of handing out a Rorschach test, they are just showing this movie. The gay one? What do you mean by the gay one? Oh, the character that beat up several construction workers and gave foot massages to the Kens with the other Barbies. Oh yeah. Alan, what was the name? Who was the last character that you felt attached to emotionally or was invested in their story? Comment it down below and I will make sure to read them all. And if you like my work, I would be very grateful if you were to support me here or down in the description. And until next time, bye Barbie, bye Ken.